Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 7 of the Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, and they just could not stop him defensively. Hit the 200-yard mark, went over that, but he didn't score one time.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Because normally when you have that kind of performance, you hit on a couple of big, long runs, a 60-yarder, a 70-yarder. But for him, it was more like a 10 here, a 20 there. He spent the entire game just wearing down that defense.
Yeah, this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw going into the hands of Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. On second down, a run with Hall. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Giants at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Looking to throw again on second down. Willis. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Kenneth Walker. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after here coming up. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the Patriots now on offense. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. From his own end zone, here's Willis. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, Willis. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 1st and 10, it's Willis. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run the counter. Huffman, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Handoff comes to Chubb. They'll get this down to the 38. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Duggar able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. From his end zone, Willis. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. And the Giants send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's taken in by Duvernay. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Chubb will get the call running left. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On play action, now Rodgers. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he will have a Patriots first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Chubb running right. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Up and good for Santoso. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. To the air on first down, here's Willis. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, Willis. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throws on target to Duvernay. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Rodgers. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Chubb is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point try now for Santoso. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On third down, here's Walker. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Play action, Willis. That pass caught, it's Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Willis looking to throw on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. There he goes left side. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
This one taken just inside the 10. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Willis to try again after the pick six. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Oh, what a catch by Pitts. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 1st and 10, Willis. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly
offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now it's Rodgers. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Watson. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Willis will look to throw on first down. Forced out to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 59 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down, here's Willis. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Willis now off of play action. A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Up the middle they go. Huffman, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Willis will look to throw it. Steps away. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Huffman, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Willis. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. 3rd down, it's Willis. He's got this, complete to Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. Willis wants to pass it again. Steps away to his left. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Willis on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So you're a boxing guy. How do you... Card a very long... Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. That's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Rodgers. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Willis back to the air on second down. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis, slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Right back to the air with Willis. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Willis. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. This fielded right at the goal line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was our visitors who were able to walk away with the road victory. Justin Herbert, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Broncos on top. Sterling Shepard, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, throw left side, complete. That's Schultz. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And some nifty running here as they take this across midfield and down to the 47. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw, it's Rodgers. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On 1st down, Willis. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Willis. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Willis from the gun on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On second and very short, Willis. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Pats are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. Watch the out.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. And Ryan Santoso on now to try the field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle.
Huffman, he's got room at the 30. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And now here is another interception. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Down, Rodgers.
Throwing for Chubb, complete on the out route. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
43. Check, 43. Ain't no such thing.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And Ryan Santoso on now to try the field goal.
From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt.
Up and good for Santoso.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
gained 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Up the middle they go. Huffman, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On third down, Huffman. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Willis's throw complete to Freiermuth. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Play action, Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Huffman, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. Now Rodgers. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. Now it's Rodgers. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Rodgers now to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go up the middle with Chubb. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Looking to throw. Rodgers. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. First man through, it's the fullback use check. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Willis. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 9. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Up the middle they go. Huffman. And he stopped immediately there. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. On 2nd down, Huffman. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 1st down, Huffman. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Huffman. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 18-yard line. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Willis with it on 3rd and 1. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. On 1st down, Willis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit.
Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We're facing a big... Fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, their defense has really struggled.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Back to throw. Rodgers, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers, and he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Yeah, and on third down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Gets this one to Juszczyk. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, it's Willis. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the